Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video as they will be very beneficial for you.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 24th of May. The session will be very important, so do pay attention till the end. We will be learning multiple things that will be helping you in your preparation. So let's start. First we are discussing national affairs. In that too we will be talking about Panch Karma Sankalp. Panch Karma Sankalp. First of all, tell me who launched this or who announced this Panch Karma Sankalp. First thing. Next is the ministry related to it. So first we are discussing the person Sarbandana Sonowal. Second is the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways is associated with this Panch Karma Sankalp. Correct? Now what is this Panch Karma Sankalp? This is basically to focus on green shipping. On green shipping. Correct? And digitization of the ports during the culmination of Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways second Chintan Shibir that was held in Munnar, Kerala. So coming back, just remember this Panch Karma Sankalp is based for green shipping, that how can we make our shipping more sustainable that will not infect your environment. Correct? This is your Panch Karma Sankalp launched by Sarbandana Sonowal ji, and the ministry related to this is Ministry of Port, Shipping and second. Next question. India's first Neo Metro will be developed in which city? So India's first Neo Metro will be developed in Uttarakhand, and in Uttarakhand to remember, if the city is asked, then not Uttarakhand, it will be Dehradun. Correct? In Dehradun, and Dehradun is located in Uttarakhand, right? So coming back, remember it is your UKMRC. Remember this UKMRC, that is Uttarakhand Rail Metro Corporation. They have announced that they will be launching India's first Neo Metro that will be developed in Uttarakhand, that is located in Dehradun, that is located in Uttarakhand. Correct? This will be located on two corridors. That is a pod, right? It is not a full metro. It will be a segment, a small part of a metro similar to that of it, right? And it will be introduced in Haridwar and two ropeways in Haridwar and Rishikesh. The main objective to launch this Neo Metro, as you can see here, these pod taxis. And also remember, The Haridwar will be getting the pod taxi also. What is the main aim of launching these? The main aim here is to provide connectivity, to decongest the traffic that is in the hilly areas, in the tourist destination. As there is more tourists, there will be heavy traffics, long number of jams will be there, long duration of jams will be there. So to avoid that, these taxis were launched, and in order to also provide better experience, and even when you are visiting some place, you want some experience to be there, right? So these travel destinations are offering these kinds of difference experience now, correct? If we talk about this only Neo Metro, it is a rubber tire based mass transit system that draws power from an overhead electric conductor, and it runs on a dedicated elevated track. Neo Metro project would be implemented on two corridors in Dehradun. That two corridors spanning of length of 22.42 kilometers will connect ISBT of Dehradun to Gandhi Bagh and Forest Research Institute of Dehradun to Raipur. Correct. The Neo Metro trains will have a maximum speed of 70 km per hour with an average speed of 25 km per hour. Then similarly, we talk about pod taxis. These are driverless electric vehicles that move on a specially designed tracks. As you can see, these are your pod taxis. This single system is known as a pod, right? The pod taxis would cover a distance of 20 kilometers with 21 stops, and it will have a major stretch of 14.55 kilometer from Jabalpur to Bharat Mata Mandir. Bharat Mata Mandir. Correct. So a pod taxi as well as India's first Neo Metro has been launched in Dehradun, that is in Uttarakhand. Next is GAINS. This GAINS initiative was launched by which organization? Alright, so remember, it is your GRSE, Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited. They have launched this GRSE Accelerated Innovation Nurturing Scheme for 2023, or that is your GAINS. So what is the full form of GAINS? GRSE Accelerated Innovation Nursing Scheme. This was launched in 2023, so 2023, right? Where was this GAINS launched? Next question. What is the location where GAINS initiative was launched? It was launched in Kolkata, West Bengal. Correct. Now, what is the aim of this GAINS? Why was this launched? It was launched to utilize the ecosystem that tackles the current and future challenges in the ship design, right? When there is a construction for the ship design, the challenges that can be faced in future, that will be taken care of under this particular GAINS initiative, and it is to utilize the ecosystem that will be benefiting it. If you remember, I'll tell you an interesting news right now. Orcas, these are the big sea creatures. Orcas have suddenly started attacking the ships in the sea, right? Small boats that are fishing there, or small boats that are taking travelers from one location to another, these orcas have started to attack these ships. And it is not just that one orca is doing it, it is a group of bunch of orcas. They are together coordinating these attacks so that they can shoo off those ships from that particular location, right? And it is expected, the reason for this is because these orcas are considered to be one of the most social animals, and due to some unexpected accident that must have happened with a single orca, that event triggered and also made aware all other orcas that they should shoo away these ships. And this is a news also recently, and it is considered that these orcas have launched kind of a attack against these ships or humans, right? So it's just an extra information for you guys. So coming back, remember, it is your GAINS initiative in West Bengal, Kolkata. GAINS is your GRSE Accelerated Innovation Nurturing Scheme. It was launched by GRSE only, correct? And it was basically to leverage the India startup ecosystem, and here various challenges that will be taken care of for development of the Ships design. As we know that GRSE, Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited, this is the organization that take care for the development of various ships. And for the same, because making ship is a very heavy task, right? You cannot just make a ship in a single day or two. All right, you need large amount of planning, you need a large amount of production, and you need a large amount of labor also for the same to bring all these together. And even various ecosystem startup ecosystem will be leveraged here and will be incorporated under this to develop ship designs for future. Correct. Then if we talk about GRSE, this is a category 1 mini Ratna company. Who is the chairman here? PR Hari. And where is the headquarter of GRSE? It is in Kolkata, West Bengal. Next. Next is international affairs. India lost over 1.3 lakh lives in disasters linked to extreme weather, climate change in the last 50 years, as per the data released by WMO, that is your World Meteorological Organization, stated that India witnessed 573 disasters related to extreme weathers, climate and water events between the time period of 1970 to 2021. These disasters resulted in almost 1,38,000 deaths and caused economic losses amounting to $18.3 billion. Correct? According to the data that was released from the annual statement of climate in India, this was released by IMD. India recorded almost 2,227 casualties from the heat related or weather related events that occurred in 2022. Correct? Then if we talk about WMO, that is your World Meteorological Organization, recently the 19th session of this WMO was held where? It was held in Geneva, in Switzerland, and it was from 22nd of May till it is going on from 22nd of May till 2nd of June 2023. Correctly? So that means we can say that currently the 19th session of WMO is, or World Meteorological Congress, is being held from 22nd of May to 2nd of June in Geneva, Switzerland. Where is the headquarter of WMO? It is in Geneva, Switzerland only. Right? Next question. Which organization launched a global network to detect and prevent infectious disease threats? So remember, it is your WHO, World Health Organization. They have launched a global network to help people protect from various infectious disease like COVID-19 and share the information to prevent their spread through the pathogen genomics. Right? There is a term zoonotic disease. What is this? Zoonotic is a disease that is transferred from animals to humans. That is your zoonotic, right? And even COVID-19 was considered to be a zoonotic disease as it was transferred. It is said, it is theoretically said, or it was said by various organizations, it is a theory that it was transferred from bats to humans. Correct? So coming back, it was WHO. They have launched a global network to detect and prevent various infectious diseases. If we can prevent those, if we can detect those infectious diseases in the initial stage, then various vaccines for the same can also be developed within the stipulated time. But if we talk about, if we take the case of COVID-19 and if a similar type of a disease is breakout, and it will take time for us to develop those vaccines, right? So that is the reason WHO stated that we should work towards finding various infectious diseases that are prevalent right now, and that can be also those diseases that can affect humans in future. Right now we have seen that in Russia there were many viruses, 3 4 viruses that came back to life after thousands of years, after millions of years being frozen into ice. So this suggests that those viruses, if there is a disease that would happen say thousands of years ago and it is stuck in or it is frozen in the ice, once the ice melt, those disease will be released and that can cause havoc to human civilization. So for the continuation of human civilization, we need to prevent those infectious disease in advance and take the necessary step to stop them. Correct? Then remember, there is an organization, that is International Pathogen Surveillance Network. They will provide a platform to connect the countries and regions in providing and improving and collecting and analyzing the samples using data to drive public health decision making. Correct? That is your IPSN. Next, if we talk about WHO, World Health Organization, who is the Director General here? Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, and headquarter we just saw it is in Geneva, Switzerland. Next is banking and finance. Public sector banks recorded a total profit of rupees 1,04,649 crore rupees in the fiscal year 23. Right? They witnessed a 57% increase in total profit compared to 66,539,000 crore rupees last year in the fiscal year 2022. So in fiscal year 2022, the profit was around 66,000, and in fiscal year 23, the total profit of public sector banks is close to 1,04,649 crore rupees. Right? Then remember, in percentage terms, if we see which is the bank with the highest net profit growth, it is Bank of Maharashtra. They saw a highest net profit growth with 126% increase to 2602 crore rupees. It was followed by UCO Bank on second position with almost 100% rise of 1862 crore rupees as the profit, followed by Bank of Baroda with 94% increase to 14,110 crore rupees. Correct? Do take a note. Question can definitely be asked, which is the bank with the maximum number of profit with 126%. It is your 2,602 crore rupees for Bank of Maharashtra. Correct? Next question is, which organization in partnership with NPCI allowed UPI payments using the RuPay credit card? See, NPCI is your National Payment Corporation of India. NPI came in 2008, and this is the organization that launched UPI in 2016. So recently, which organization in partnered with NPCI to launch UPI payment using the RuPay credit card? It is your Google Pay. With the help of credit card, now you will be able to use UPI, because we know earlier UPI was from one bank account to another bank account, and there was no use of credit card in this, and credit card was not used, only debit card could have been used. But now RuPay credit card will be used for the UPI payment, and NPCI has allowed this using a partnership with Google Pay. Correct? Directly remember, the users could avail the feature by linking RuPay credit card with Google Pay to pay at all online and offline merchants where RuPay credit cards are accepted. Right? Next is SIIC at IIT Kanpur. Yes Bank, they signed an MOU to support startups, and Yes Bank collaborated with Red Hat to redefine mobile banking experience. Coming back, remember what is SIIC? It is your Startup Incubation and Innovation Center. SIIC at IIT Kanpur signed an MOU with Yes Bank to provide financial support to the startups incubated at SIIC, right? To help those startups, to provide various insight, be it financial, be it any data driven help, be it any financial help, or be it any help in running a startup, right? So it was SIIC, that is Startup Incubation and Innovation Center of IIT Kanpur, signed an MOU with Yes Bank to provide financial support. Also, if you remember, SBI have launched a dedicated branch for the startups, right? they will be providing startups with funding. They will be providing them loans here, and these loans will be collateral free and low interest loans, right? These SBI have opened these branches in Bangalore, and now it is expected that even in Gurugram NCR they will be, in Gurugram Haryana they will be opening their next branch. Correct. As per the terms of the MOU, SIIC and Yes Bank, they will collaborate to identify, innovate startups and extend them to the necessary financial backing. The partnership intends to establish the startup ecosystem in India by granting ventures access to a wide range of resources through Yes Bank's specialized startup focused program called Yes Head Startup. Right? If we talk about Yes Bank, who is the current managing director and chief executive officer? Prashant Kumar. When was this established? 2004. And what is the tagline for Yes Bank? It is experience or expertise. Next. Next is RBI board approved the transfer of 8,416 crore rupees as surplus to the government. I repeat, board of RBI approved the transfer of 87,000 crore rupees as surplus to the government of India for the year 22-23 at the 602nd meeting of the RBI Central Board of Directors. This was chaired by Governor Shaktikant Das, and it also decided to raise the contingency risk buffer to 6%, that was earlier 5.5%. In financial year 21-22, RBI transferred 30,307 crore rupees to the government, and this year in 22-23, the government has transferred a total of 87,416 crore rupees to the government. Correct? Next is Bank of Baroda. They have introduced a live video chat and web chat for customers. I repeat, Bank of Baroda, they have launched live video chat and web chats feature for the customers. With this, they will be providing a better experience to the customers, and better services could have been offered to all those people. Better service are being offered to all those people who do not know how to use their phones properly, how to chat and what all to say during the chat. So during that purpose, this live video chat and web chat feature will be solving the hustle. Correct? So it is your Bank of Baroda. They have launched two innovative customer service initiatives, that is a live video calling service, that is Bank of Baroda video chat, and live web chat facility, that is Bank of Baroda Bob live chat on their website to enhance the overall experience for customers and prospective customers. Also remember, this line is important, that Bank of Baroda became the first public sector bank to offer live video chat and live web chat services to their customers. These two initiatives are introduced for the people to effortlessly get in touch with the bank and seamlessly address their banking queries. Right? So remember, question will be asked that which is the bank that or which became the first bank to launch a live video chat and web chat features for the customers. It is your Bank of Baroda. Next, Garuda Aerospace. They partnered with which organization to manufacture Make in India drones? So remember, Garuda Aerospace, this is a Chennai, Tamil Nadu based drone company, right? This is a drone as a service startup provider. So there are multiple terms. Here it is saying it is a DaaS. There is PaaS. There is SaaS. What are these? DaaS is your drone as a service provider, right? PaaS is your product as a service provider. SaaS is your software as a service provider, right? So Garuda Aerospace, it is Chennai, Tamil Nadu based company, based startup, and they have partnered with Nani Aerospace. This Nani Aerospace is a wholly owned subsidiary of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, right? So remember, it is your Garuda Aerospace. They partnered with Nani Aerospace, and they did this MOU, or they signed this, or they partnered to manufacture drones in India. Right? We know that earlier the Indian government has banned the import of drones from different parts of the world. So now you cannot import drones from different parts of the world or from different countries. You need to buy Indian drones only, and only for the research and development process this research drones can be imported, right? That too with permission. What are the we are talking about this made in India drones? They will be advanced precision drones. They can carry a payload of up to 25 kilogram, and they can cover a radius of 500 meter with a speed of 5 meter per second. And also that these drones has a spray efficiency of around 1500 to 2500 square meter per minute. Under this partnership between Garuda Aerospace and Nani Aerospace, 5,000 drones are planned in the first year. And remember, Garuda Aerospace have a pre-booked order of 7,000 drones at 4.5 lakh valuation of each. Correct? Highly important, take a note of this. Also remember, the partnership will promote indigenization of imported components required for the manufacturing of drones. At present, most of the components, that is 75% of the components, are being imported from China and many Western countries. Right? This partnership will enable a reduction in the cost given in the ease of transportation. This partnership in line with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision to make made in India drones by 2024, and the aim here is to make 1 lakh made in India drones by 2024. Correct? Then if we talk about Garuda Aerospace, it was founded in 2015. Agneshwar Jayaprakash is the founder and CEO. Chennai, Tamil Nadu is the headquarter. Similarly, we talk about Nani Aerospace. It was founded in December 2016. R.R. Thakur is the current CEO, and Prayagraj UP is the current headquarters for this Nani Aerospace Engineers Limited. Next, JSW Steel and JFE Steel from joint venture to manufacture CRGO products in India. What are these CRGO products? These are your cold rolled grain oriented products, right? These products will be produced, or these products will be manufactured in Vijayanagar in Karnataka. Coming back, remember JSW Steel Limited, that is based in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and Japan's JFE Steel, that is the second largest Japanese steel manufacturer. These two organizations, JSW Steel and JFE Steel, these two organizations will together form a joint venture to manufacture the entire range of cold rolled grain oriented products, and these products will be manufactured at Vijayanagar, Karnataka. This joint venture will be the first to produce CRGO products with its entire chain of manufacturing process in India. Right? If it is the entire chain of manufacturing is being done in India, then this will create a lot of jobs for the people in that area. Correct? The joint venture will contribute to the rapidly growing Indian demand with its made in India CRGO products based on JFE Steel energy efficient production technology developed through extensive research and development. The finalization of the JV of this joint venture will be subject to the execution of definitive agreements and necessary regulatory approvals. Once these regulatory and approvals came in, then the production of these CRGO products will start at Vijayanagar, Karnataka, and it is a joint venture between JSW Steel and JFE Steel from Japan. Correct? Next is awards and recognition. 2023 Commonwealth Short Story Prize regional winners were announced recently, as you can see in the picture. Right? These are the winners for the regional winner of the Commonwealth Short Story Prize. Right? For the Commonwealth Short Story Prize, you can see the winners, right? And they have been announced going to a writer each from 5 continents. As you can see here, from South Africa, Hannah Gammon. From Asia, Agnes Shu. Rue Baldry. From Canada, USA, and from Canada, UK, and Europe. From Caribbean islands, he will be Quan McPherson, and from Pacific is Himali Meckens, as you can see in the picture, right? So these are some other these are the some winners of the Commonwealth Short Story Prize. This short story prize is awarded every year since the year 2012 for the best piece of unpublished short fiction from the Commonwealth. The regional winners of 2023 have been selected from 6,642 entities. The 2024 prize will open for submission from 1st of September. And if we talk about this, the jury panel or the eligibility, the jury panel is the international judging panel comprising of chair and 5 judges from each of the Commonwealth regions. Then all the citizens of the Commonwealth countries, they are eligible with the proof of confirmation of citizenship. They can be nominated for this Commonwealth Short Story Prize, right? Also remember, even the dual citizens are eligible as long as one of the countries is a member of Commonwealth nations. So, next, moving on. Next is appointments and resignations. Sony Sports Network ropes in Sania Mirza as their ambassador. Important. Who has been appointed as the ambassador for Sony Sports Network or for Sony Sports? She is Sania Mirza. Sania Mirza is a tennis player, right? So coming back, Sania Mirza, an Indian former professional tennis player, tennis has been appointed as a tennis ambassador for the broadcaster of Sony Sports. Next is science and technology. Indian Navy's warship INS Mormugao engaged sea skimming supersonic target. I repeat, it is your INS Mormugao that Indian Navy successfully carried out the engagement of a sea skimming supersonic target using its latest indigenous guided missile destroyer INS Mormugao. This is the first Indian Navy, this is the Indian Navy's first endeavor to showcase the future-proof combat readiness and commitment towards Atmanirbhar Bharat. Correct? If we talk about this INS Mormugao, it is 163 meter in length, 17 meter in breadth, and it has a displacement of around 7,400 tons, and it can rightfully be regarded as one of the most potent warships to have been constructed in India. Right? So coming back, remember it was INS that engaged into a sea skimming supersonic target trials. Correct? Mark this. INS Mormugao. Next is obituary. Renowned Telugu writer, Sahitya Academy awardee K2 Vishwanath Reddy has recently passed away. I repeat, renowned Telugu writer, Sahitya Academy awardee K2 Vishwanath Reddy has recently passed away in Andhra Pradesh at the age of 84. He was born on July 1939. Correct? And Ketu Vishwanath Reddy, he is from Andhra Pradesh. He started his career as a journalist, right? And he served as a teacher and rendered distinguished service in Kadapa, Tirupati, Hyderabad, and other places of Andhra Pradesh also. Correct? And remember, he has also served as the editor of the State Council of Educational Research and Training. Alright, and he in 1996 he was awarded with Vishwanath Reddy. Vishwanath Reddy was awarded with Sahitya Academy Award in the Telugu. Correct? Mark this. Next is, when do we observe World Turtle Day? World Turtle Day. When do we observe World Turtle Day? It is observed every year on 23rd of May. Right here you can see World Turtle Day is observed on 23rd of May, and it is to help people celebrate and protect turtles and tortoises and their disappearing habitat around the world. 23rd of May is observed as World Turtle Day, and the year 2023 marks the 23rd edition of this World Turtle Day. Correct? The theme for the World Turtle Day here that you need to remember is I love turtles. Next is your International Day to End Obstetric Fistula Day. I repeat, next is your International Day to End Obstetric Fistula Day. Now, what is this day? This day is observed to raise awareness about the obstetric fistula and promote actions towards its prevention, treatment, and eventually elimination for the same. And the theme here is 20 years on, progress but not enough. Act now to end fistula by 2030. Right? And it is observed by United Nations. The first ever edition of this day was observed in 2013. Next, this is an important one. When do we observe? Endangered Species Day. Endangered Species Day is observed across the globe on the third Friday of May month. Right? On the third Friday of the May month, we observed Endangered Species Day. It is to create awareness about the endangered flora and fauna. Right? It is to create awareness about the endangered flora and fauna. We observe this Endangered Species Day. Correct? And this year in 2023, it was the 19th of May. That was the third Friday of May month, and this was observed on 19th of May. Then there is a theme that you need to remember. The theme for the same is celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Endangered Species Act. I repeat, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Endangered Species Act is the theme for the Endangered Species Day. So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. I hope you have understood the assignment. Let's go for a quick revision now. Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways Minister Sarbandana Sonowal announced Panch Karma Sankalp during the Chintan Shibir in Kerala. Uttarakhand Metro Rail Corporation unveiled rapid transit system. Dehradun gets India's first Neo Metro and Haridwar gets a pod taxi. Gains 2023, this was an initiative launched by GRSC and have challenged for various innovation in shipbuilding, right? And in order to promote the startups for the same. India lost over 1.3 lakh lives in disaster linked to extreme weather, climate change in the last 50 years as per WMO. WHO launched global network to detect and prevent infectious disease threat. Public sector banks total profit reached 1,04,000 crore in fiscal year 23. Google Pay in partnership with NPCI has allowed UPI payments using RuPay credit cards. SIIC at IIT Kanpur, Yes Bank, they signed an MOU to support startups, and Yes Bank collaborates with Red Hat to redefine mobile banking experience. RBI board approved the transfer of 87,416 crore rupees as surplus to the government. Bank of Baroda introduced live video chat and web chat for their customers. Next, Garuda Aerospace and Hindustan Aeronautic Limited subsidiary Nani Aerospace partnered to manufacture Make in India drones. JSW Steel and JFE Steel forms a joint venture to manufacture CRGO products in India. As the demand is rising, these products will be manufactured in India under this joint venture in Karnataka. 2023 Commonwealth Short Story Prize regional winners were announced. Sony Sports Network roped in Sania Mirza as their brand ambassador. Indian Navy's warship INS Mormugao engaged into a sea skimming supersonic target. Next, renowned Telugu writer, Sahitya Academy awardee Kethu Vishwanath Reddy has passed away recently. World Turtle Day is observed on 23rd of May. International Day to End Obstetric Fistula 2023 is observed on 23rd of May. And Endangered Species Day is observed on 19th of May. So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video, and then let's move to the revision part, right? Because if you find the session to be interesting, right, and you must have gained multiple knowledge from it, so like is important. Let's move to the revision part now. Rajasthan cabinet, they have approved the proposal for developing GIS based, that is geographic information system based 3D models of 4 cities. These are your Jodhpur, Udaipur, Kota, and Ajmer of Rajasthan. These 4 cities and the 3D model of these 4 cities will be helping in the better development of that area. Better transportation management can, or we can say the transport management can be improved there, as better analytics will be provided through that 3D models. Next is National Anti-Terrorism Day. It is observed on 21st of May. Next is International Day for Biological Diversity, observed on 22nd of May. Next, Italian Open was held recently. Daniel Medvedev from Russia won the men's single title and Elena Rybakina won the women's single title here. Next, SpaceX, they have launched the first Saudi astronauts, not the first, basically two astronauts were launched, means first of a kind they were launched, Saudi astronauts, and one of them was woman, and that was the first woman from Saudi Arabia to go into the International Space Station. She was, and it is Rana Barno, all right, and the man here was Ali Al Karni. Next, Paytm Money, they have launched bond investing on their platform, and this Paytm Money is similar to that of Grow or your Zerodha. Next is Nirmaya Health Insurance Scheme. This Nirmaya Health Insurance Scheme is the first of its kind health insurance scheme of Andhra Pradesh. Alright, it is the first health insurance scheme for special children of Andhra Pradesh. So these were your important current affairs, friends. Now let's move to the homework part. Which institution released World Economic Situation and Prospectus Report? Second, which state hosted the joint flood relief exercise Jal Rahat? Third, Kapileshwar Temple, which is said to be included in ASI's protected monuments list, is located in which state? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you want me to continue these lectures, then I want to see maximum like and comment, and as it will motivate me to make better content for you on the daily basis. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.